for now. Take this. Your wise judgment has earned our admiration.
So this item, you can only get it twice, I believe, in the campaign. And this gives profession experience gained by the troop increased by 5%. Throw that on you. So now I have profession XP increased by 10% because I have 2 of those equipped. So you want to wait till you get that mission before you interact with them. That way we can get 2 of those. It's pretty good. Let's go to the forge. At the forge, we'll buy the Arcadian steel.
Repairs. I teach our techniques to the younger generations.
Repair our stuff.
Repairs. You should change up your equipment.
Go to the forge. Use Kestrel. Right? Yeah, Kestrel. Kestrel's the one that has the chance to make superior items. Captain, you are using a rhyme steel. Let's give you a better weapon. Arcadian steel sword. Yes. Nice. Lighteric. We only have enough for another weapon. Kestrel, you're good. You're good. Tyrion's good. Inquisitor, you're all right for now. How much strength does this give? Plus 20. Okay. You know what? Grant. We'll give you the Zweihander. Quick. $43. Plus 19. Ugh, it's only 1 star. Can I forge it? Can I forge it? Yes, I can. I'm gonna reforge this sword. Plus 2. Hell yeah. Plus 46. So that grants, instead of plus 20, it's now plus 19, it goes to plus 22. Big damage. We don't have enough Arcadian steel to do armor, unfortunately. That's sad. Go to the tavern. Turn in our quests.
Might she be looking for... Here is your reward.
Review. Take out these guys. Got a couple of requests to trade at different places. Wants 2 perfumes and 3 marble. Well, we're not trading right now. Let's talk to this guy.
I suspect that at least a few of my...
Gonna bard it up. Get some more food. There's another thong out here somewhere I need to go get. In the pirate town. %. Nice. Labus, how you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. Hi, mate. What are those red items in my inventory? Those are stolen items. You're talking about these like here, like the cure for the plague. It's a stolen item. It says it right there below where it says medicine rare. And we can take said stolen items and we can fence them, converting them to non-stolen by going into our camp chest. And we can put our stolen items in here. And over time, as we rest, our thief will fence them. And it makes them non-stolen. He doesn't actually sell them or anything. He just converts them from stolen to not stolen. The others above. The ruby? Oh, these red items. These little symbols here. These runes you're talking about. These are stamps. Is that what you're talking about? I'm guessing you've never seen stamps before. Okay, so these are stamps. Once you get your Tinkerer to master level, the very bottom line says, can remove stamps from helmets by dismantling them. So what that means is when I come in here, I can go to my dismantling, and I can go to these helmets. And if the helmet has an ability on it that I like venomous coating, I can come in here and I can dismantle it, and that will give me those effects as a stamp. So when you break these down and get the stamp, you can now apply the helmet effect to a different helmet, overriding the previous one. So if I go to my team now and I look at their helmets, if they have something like every time this unit deals a critical hit, they gain immovable for 1 round, I don't care about immovable, right? So I could put something else on it like chaotic poise, giving this tank, as long as it's engaged, it has protection, 30% damage reduction. So I can just override that effect. So now this helmet has chaotic poise instead of the immovable. That's what stamps do. So you just need a master level tinkerer and you can start ripping helmets off and making your helmets better. If you don't like the current effect on the helmet, but you like the defensive stats.
We managed to save a lot of seeds from Mir's curse.
Grab all this crap. Talk to you.
Nothing like a bit of grilled fish to chase the seasickness away.
Grab some of this. You didn't know that. Okay. Well, now you do. You're welcome.
The best goods in the Belerion archipelago, all at unbelievable prices.
Yeah, if you have any questions about something you don't understand going on, feel free to ask, and I will try to give you as much information about it as I can, as I've played through this game 200%. I've done 2 100% runs, and this is my 3rd one on Expert Adaptive. Now that we've gotten this late in the game, the difficulty doesn't feel like anything. We need to go to the forge and make metal plates. Components. Metal plate. We need a couple of these. Do I need any hoists? Let's see. Go here. Nope. Go here. Go there. We need Arcadian steel for the ram. We need a hoist for the triangular sail. So let's make one of those. I need some layers for our attacking units. Let's do some colossal layers. Okay. Colossal layers go on who? Maybe Grant? You have Grant plus 12 strength and plus 18 critical hit chance. Captain Esma, you're our newbie. You get the old stuff. 6 strength, 9 crit. Cool. Kennen, you need a dexterity brooch.
I wanted to be a black.
Master Nace Touch.
Oh, you're a crybaby.
When I'm not doing
No more Arcadian steel here. Layers. Do guard and armor. Let's do that. Who else needs stuff? You need strength of some kind. You need a dex node. Hunters. Okay. And then you get this. Roman, you get the other one. Is armor better than what you got? Fire's level 11. Okay. All right. We are good. You're still not good. You need strength. Layers. Strength and crit, I guess. Since you are a spear thrower. Let's check the travel post, see if I have any spears in there. I might. Talk to you.
Are you looking for exotic wares?
Apples.
Then you won't be disappointed, mercenaries.
Okay. Go here. I don't have any spears. I have spears in Grinmere. Liberator. Let's grab that. Give that to you. Great. Now you have a good weapon. Move out of here. What else do we need to do here? Anything? We need to get some oils for our people. We need oil on our big weapons. We have a spear, a two-handed greatsword, and
I was trained by one of Arkhead's greatest apothecary.
grab this resin. So we need 2 here. We need 6 oils total. Okay, so we need... Let's do perforating. And... unstable. And... brave. And... need more fish oil.
I was trained.
Okay. What else do we need? We need initiative, so every time he gets hit, you get a point. We want strength. And sharpening. Okay. So on the captain, we want brave. And initiative. So when he does a skill, he gets a valor point. Whenever he gets hit, he gets a valor point. And he gets hit a lot. Grant. We want unstable oil, giving him attacks of opportunity, and let's do perforating. And then you get crit and strength. Perfect. Alrighty. We have everything we need to make it except for the Arcadian steel, which we could probably get on a vendor if I could find one. Where are all the merchants? You guys are the wrong merchant type.
Might I interest you in my...
No, you might not. Okay. I guess we'll fish while we wait for merchants. All we're needing right now is Arcadian steel for our ram, and then we can continue the storyline. I'm hoping that going fishing will reset the merchants. Experienced angler, hell yeah. More stats. More chance to catch random things. Great. All the merchants we're getting are just armor merchants. No merchants over here either. That sucks. Try resting at the inn.
I suspect that at least
Wages due 1,004. A lot of wages. Oh, there's some guards. Where are the traders? And that way. Damn, dude. Guess we'll have to take to the seas and find some traders. Go board our boat. Okay. Fire our ballista now. We're looking for traders. Literally no traders out here. That is bull. Are you a trader? Well, you are, but not what I want. Okay. Balls. Ah, you. Do you have Arcadian steel?
Do you need something?
Not what you got. Alright, there's another merchant over here. Let's try that one. One of these enemy merchants is going to have Arcadian steel. Is it you?
Do you need something?
Alright, I guess while we're looking for stuff, we'll go over here to the Duck Island and get this quest. There was another island somewhere that we need to find treasure on, but I don't see the shape of that island anywhere. We're going against the wind. Let's row. We go over to the Duck Island, and we're going to go find that treasure chest. Is that a merchant? It is a pirate. Here's Duck Island. Is the Brotherhood training ground here? It is. Maybe I can get some more utility books. Come up here. There's a treasure chest right here from our pirate lord. Gives us ships turn faster. Gives us ship turning speed by 30%. And we have to rest. Let's go ahead and get the training grounds first. And now that we have money, we can upgrade all of our
Is your
legendary
company
items.
really ready to take on Belerion? Try to be sure. The pirates won't give you any second chances.
Okay, so we need... You have wrath. You have wrath. You do not have wrath. So now you get wrath. You get first aid, which you already have. We need taunt. You have taunt. You have taunt. You do not. You need first aid. You need taunt. Great. Let's go into our legendary weapons here. You are level 11. We need an upgrade on that. We need upgrade that. This thing's level 8. We need 3 there. We need 1 there. This thing is level 8. We need 5 here. Jesus. 1. 1. 1. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even afford to. Can't even afford to max that one out. A little ridiculous, I would say. Lighteric still doesn't have any oils on this weapon. We are broke. We can't even afford to pay our people anymore. Let's fix that. Let's sell this old crossbow. Let's sell this. Can't even wear that weapon. Sell these. Sell this pitchfork. Sell this armor. Sell these weapons. Okay, we can pay our people now. Sell that. Sell 60 dried fish. Sell some eels. Sell some rats. Sell some seaweed. Sell some shellfish. Sell 19 of these fish. Sell 7 of these. Okay. Sell that pork we don't need. Sell like 30 of these. Sell like 30 of these. Alright, I think we're good. Sell these trash items. Sell some rubies. Sell that bow. One of these helmets. Okay. We got some money now. We're good. Let's keep going. A little disappointed that we haven't found any. Profession. Surprised we haven't found any Arcadian steel to buy. There are people. Constitution. Sell prices. Damage on boats. Reputation gains. Speed on boat. Speed and reputation gain. And damage on debuffs. Burn some wood. Alright, people at the tavern want to talk. Just kidding. Tavern is up to 83. By the time we get to 100 coins, we'll be pulling out so much money. We repelled a bandit attack. Fief doesn't need anything. Great. Alright, let's get off this silly island and go find some Arcadian steel. It's too bad when you break down items, you don't get the steel back, or a fraction of it. Any other islands I can go to that sell Arcadian steel? I could go to Sarna, and I can go to Tabessa. And our next fight with our next captain is right here. Ugh. Now that we've rested twice, maybe the steel has been repopulated. Try it out. Go back to Per-Bast and take a look. We have some enemies here. I think they're wolves. Hard to tell. Per-Bast. Forge.
When I'm not doing repairs, I teach art.
That's what we needed. Let's put some poisons on that guy's sword real quick. Do brave. And bleeding. Great. Frederick. There you go. All right, let's rock and roll. We need like, I don't know, 60 to 90 more Arcadian steel to gear everybody out at the rate we're leveling. It'll take us a long time to get there because we need to get set up in Arcadian steel before we get to level 14. So I'd like to make everybody some armor and then before we leave this zone, buy a surplus. For upgrades and things like that. Let's check this vendor, see if he's got anything for us.
Do you need something?
Radiant steel, yes. We could get flaming projectiles. That's cool. Keep going. Let's go grab our escort. And then see where he wants to go. Because where he wants to go shows us the in-game boss for this area. For the storyline. And if you haven't already seen that, it's cool. Alright, build this. We've got our Arcadian steel ram. Let's go to the Halios Estate and recruit our guy.
Your ship is perfect for...
Alright, let's go. Watch the guy that's tracking us find us. You just watched the Halo series on Netflix. It's better than you thought it would be. I mean, for what it is, it's okay. But they really should have stuck to the lore of Halo a little better. I did not agree with what they did. But it's more Halo. You know what I mean? You don't get very much Halo universe stuff. Ooh, more Arcadian steel. Yes. I probably should rest before I get attacked. Because that's going to happen. Yeah, there's not much Halo to be had out there. Yeah. That's true. Prawn curry. Ooh, apple pancakes, please. Making bacon pancakes. We need to grow some cabbage, some lettuce, and some apples and send them to us. We have a lot of syrup. We've been hoarding resin because we've been running out a lot. Because we've been making cherry fritters, which we are out of cherries. You feel like they focus too much on politics? Yeah. I mean, that's every show these days, right? Every show out there is doing politics in some way or another. And it's quite aggravating. No one tunes in for politics, they tune in for the story. Profession XP, influence, 10% sales, move speed, resource collection, offensive elation, ship stuff, 45% fatigue stack, and resources. Combat and well fed. Burn some wood. We need some alcohol. Do constitution and Estus. All right, lots of stuff. Talk to you. Reinforcements, great. Anything here? We can get a new dish. Do salted shark. Go to the Fief. Troop has returned and somebody demands an audience. What do you want?
We like your scholars, my lords. They're lovely neighbours. They don't make much noise, and they always say hello. But they stick their noses into everything. First, we're not using the right tool. Then we're not working efficiently enough. Then the blacksmiths shouldn't do this, and the merchants should do that.
This is an HOA, lady. I don't know what to tell you.
We can't take it anymore. You've got to explain to them that we know what we're doing. Tell them to stay in their libraries.
Okay. Plus 10% knowledge. I'll take it. At least they added the flood into the story. Well, I haven't seen season 3, and you've spoiled everything. It's all good. I haven't seen season 3 yet. But I did not like them taking the helmet off. I did not like them, like you said, putting politics into it. I thought the battle scenes were fantastic. They should have focused more on like the overarching war rather than like the people side of it. And I did not like that they had human infiltrators for the Covenant. That was kind of weird. I thought that was kind of silly. Yeah, let's see if they get the ring's purpose correct. We don't really need money in the Fief. We can just go without. Let's see where we're going. All the way to the south. Jeez. Master Chief should have never taken off his helmet. Yeah. Yeah. Not only did he take off his helmet, but he took off all his armor and slept with that lady. And if this was Fallout, we'd see a little green text that says, nobody liked that. The Fallout series, however, because they didn't follow an original storyline, is having all the fun. The Fallout series is great because it's not following something that's already been established. It's doing stuff in the universe, which I like. Like if they had focused on Halo doing something else, like with just Spartans, random Spartans doing some side missions, I think it would have been much better. And then maybe bring the Master Chief in periodically as like a side character with Cortana. But not like main focus, because that whole storyline has been already told, and they're going to jack it up just like they did The Witcher. The Witcher series was pretty good, though. Even with Liam Hemsworth, season 4 was alright. I enjoyed it. It's more Witcher. They focused more on doing like the effects to help Liam out, since he's not Henry. But it's kind of hard to replace a character like Henry. He's an actor like Henry. He's stellar in all his roles, and he does extensive research, especially when it comes to nerd stuff or gaming stuff, which, you know, audience appreciates that. See what's going on with this island. This, in fact, is land. We're deep in the south. All right, we got a little cave system here with some rocks. We're gonna bust through these rocks with our ship. You played all the Halo games growing up? Yeah, I was pretty good at Halo 1 and 2. Right after Halo 2 came out, I had to go into the military. So, I did.
Mercenaries, it's time to go our separate ways. Thanks to you, I'm going to learn what became of my illustrious ancestor, Belerion Halios. The archipelago that bears his name will finally know how his tale ended.
All right, good luck, I
It's
guess.
hard to express all the emotions I'm feeling, but I can at least give you this reward. I'll be sure to cite all of your names in my book.
Halo 2 is your favorite? Halo 2 is pretty good.
What would you say to an even better reward? If you decided to stay with me a little longer.
A sharp hole. Okay.
Good. That's reassuring. Not that I think this island is cursed. It's just, I imagine there are various wild beasts here. Let's look for my ancestors' shipwreck. According to the scrolls I've managed to gather, it has to be on this island.
You mean this giant shipwreck right here?
Look, mercenaries. It's the wreck of the Empress, my ancestor's ship. I'd recognize my family's coat of arms, even at the bottom of the sea. We need to get closer. I have to know what happened.
Okay. Pick up the hemp. Attack. 38, level 12, salty ass sirens. These enemies suck. These enemies are terrible. We have Grant up front with the new weapon. Let's see what that feels like. Nimra, you got a weapon now. You can be up front. You can send Hammy in to eat a bunch of damage. Kestrel, you're good. You can be up front. Terror. Bolt. Fury. Captain, you're fine over here. Dan, come over here. Jet, get you over here. Or Jet. Bolt, come over here now. We are max. We need... Tyrion over here. Okay. Tyrion, you come in here first. Take out 5 of these bad boys. Great. Toast, come over here. Smack these guys. Alright, pass. Killing 7 or 6 of them, that's fine. Attack of opportunity. Nice. Bear goes in. Go for a double crit. Ooh. Let's get Hammy in so he can become angry. Get 4 of them. Attack that fool, pass. Our boar has an ability that gives him anger. Every time he's hit, he gets 5 anger, which increases his damage by 100% every hit he takes. Jet. Let's swap, reload, swap, run in, shoot this guy, reload, kill this unit, kill that unit, kill that unit, kill that unit. That seems fair, right? Max Valor points, pass. Okay, this guy attacks. Rude. Siren going next. Let's get you in here. Get Siri, come over here and whoop some butt. Kill. Run over here next to Lideric. We're going to intervention, getting an attack of opportunity. Siri taking fools out.
I didn't get them. Did you try again?
No, I can't. Enemy over here is going next. Let's get more valor points. Come on in. Attack for free. Kill. This is our new weapon. Over here. Kill. Disengage. Attack of opportunity. Nope. Alright, pass. You can come over here. Step back. Step back. Step forward. Can't quite hit 3. You know what? Come over here. Now hit 3. Great. Kill this guy. Fantastic. Pass. Kestrel, run over here. Take this one down. Battle cry giving damage. Run in. Murder. Great. Pass. Enemy over here is going next. Stand. Run in. Shoot this unit. Reload twice. Swap weapons. Over here. Shoot this guy in the back. That unit. Dead. Walk forward. Shoot that unit. You're out of moves. Run over here. Tactical order. Reposition. Over here. Pass. Crossbows are so good. They are so good. Siren over here is going next. Let's send... Send Terrard out, I guess. Over here. Stab this unit for free. Throw a dagger. Over here. Stab a unit. Throw a dagger. Over here. Stab a unit. Throw a dagger. Over here. Hit both these yahoos. Throw a dagger. Stab one in the face. And they run away. Great. Ludic hits level 11. Get some move speed on you, sir. And let's go ahead and repair our people. Fantastic. Talk to you.
A battle worthy of Belerion Halios himself. If his spirit still haunts the archipelago, as they say, I'm sure he was watching with a smile. Now that we've got the place to ourselves, let's have a look around. Surely those sirens must have kept the ship's treasures. If we find them, we'll learn what glorious death Belerion met. And then all of Edoram will be fighting to hear my story.
Okay. Let's inspect the spear. Let's take that.
What a strange weapon. Let me have a look.
Give it to him.
By Saint Giroux. Is this the sort of weapon they used 300 years ago? It looks a bit like a spear, or one of those Irium ballista bolts. Let's keep looking and see if we can find anything more interesting.
Clear this. I guess journeyman? Trying to hit master off, beating on this bone. Nice. What is this? A diary tucked between the corpse's layers of plate and mail. Read. On the council of the scholar Octius, I made my way to the tomb of Belerion Archipelago. There I found a weapon the ancients used to battle the sea serpent, and took it for myself. Armed with this strange spear, I should be able to rid the kingdom of that monster.
What have you found? My ancestor's diary. Let me see. Unbelievable. It says here that Prince Belerion Halios fought a sea serpent with a weapon of the ancients. That man was a truly extraordinary hero. I can't wait to exhibit these treasures in my manor. Too bad you had to destroy that fang. It was the only proof of the monster's existence. Well, mercenaries, I think we found what we came for. Let's go back to my place to celebrate. My wife will be thrilled to see you.
All right, let's go party with your wife. Let's see. Let's take a look around real quick. Some stuff. Some etherite just sitting on the ground. I'll take that. Some seasoning salt for our tavern. We have a group of sirens here. And some iron ore back here. Let's go for the iron ore. Let's not piss off the locals. Go up this way, see if there's anything here. More etherite sitting on the ground, like that. Delicious etherite. Back to the boat. Let's go home. Uh-oh. That's not good.
The serpent. It's the sea serpent. The creature my ancestor fought. The one who defeated him. Run! Let's just get as far away as possible and pray to the Eye and Saint Jeru that the monster hasn't seen us! No, we mustn't flee, mercenaries. We must warn dear Hecate of what we've seen here. We must be worthy of Belerion's legacy, protecting and serving the archipelago. Bring me back to Per-Bast, for I know what I must do.
All right. So that was our first look at the sea serpent. Nice. Well, now we have to go back to Per-Bast. And turn that in. We have enemies on the way. But unfortunately, I have to run. I have errands to run this afternoon, so I have to go get that done. I hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all the commentary in the chat, the likes, the follows, the subscriptions, and the people who are coming over from Twitch and hanging out with me for a little bit today. I appreciate that. If you guys have questions or if you have names that you want to submit to the troop, I will replace one of the randomly generated names with the names that y'all suggest. And in the next episode, we'll come back here, we'll take on these pirates, we'll go to Per-Bast and see what the next steps are for the quest that we are currently on. And yeah, we're doing pretty well. We haven't found any level 14 enemies yet. We're still fighting up to level 13 enemies. And now we have a sea serpent to deal with, so we'll definitely be rushing the storyline to take that enemy down in the next live stream. So I appreciate you guys. Have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. And if I don't see you, have a great day. Thanks for watching.